numerals, they'll be going right to left in this second half. We've got 40 minutes on the clock. The mid-ref checking with both goalies, making sure they're set, ready to go. And both side judges looking on. And I think we're about ready to kick this one off, man. So it's going to be interesting to see how Evanston will turn, or Rock Springs will turn the win to their advantage in this, and how Evanston's defense will go against that.
Yeah, I'm really, like I said, I'm really intrigued to see how Evanston handles this.
They get it up ahead to Avelos, the Rock Springs Tigers do. And stepping into a big kick is Rawson. It comes back to Arana. Arana gets that one away, excuse me. And it comes off.
It goes out to Curdy there.
Curdy.
Yep.
Curdy. Velos had that one on the far side. Richens working with it, tries to send it through. Nice stop by Velos. Velos going to work it in, or Arana, excuse me. They both look exactly the same. They do.
It is true.
They're like mirror images of each other on the field out there. Velos and Arana, 17 and 11.
Yeah, that doesn't help any.
Yeah, I know. No, they're both compact guys. They work well with their feet, and they're tough. They're scrappy out there for the Tigers. As Spencer Burley working it across.
A foul on Lancaster there. He kind of stuck his arm out as that Evanston guy came in and pushed him down to the ground. So it was a good call by the ref there.
That was Burley coming through. So Evanston will see how they do on this kick right here.
And see, this is another thing they're going to have to worry about on this free kick. You got the wind coming at your face now.
Is that number 4? Richens going to step into that one. Puts a boot into it, and that dives right in the arms of McGahey. But wind kind of died down a little bit in this second half. Doesn't seem to be gusting as much.
It's not as bad right now, so. But we do live in Wyoming, so every 5 minutes it changes.
Robinson controls the ball, and then Evanston clears it up ahead into the Rock Springs half. Then Hernandez controls it. It comes off to Richens. Richens for the Red Devils clears it up ahead. That goes to Razzo. Razzo for the Red Devils clears it away and stolen away. But Evanston gets it back up into the Rock Springs half.
Razzo again winning the ball back for Evanston.
Working against Willie. How do you say his last name?
Cazada.
Cazada. We got a thumb up from the gallery. Yes, it's Cazada. So
right.
You are 2 for 2 today on pronunciations. As Rock Springs controls the ball, Goodrich kicks it up ahead. And Evanston defender does a nice job. If that skips under him, that is Winley going for a goal right there. As Evanston controls it up into Rock Springs zone. Cazada has to just kick it out, and that'll be side out to the Red Devils on the far side, working right to left. Red Devils work into this game at 1 and 4 on this season, while the Rock Springs Tigers 2 and 3, or 3 and 2. Excuse me. It'll be a big leg up for the Tigers if they can get this home victory. Arana knocks the ball away. Arana does.
Yeah.
They clear it across.
Curdy finds out of his feet here. Plays back to Richens.
And then they kick it across to Richens again. He clears it up to Curdy, right along the near sideline.
And this is what I was kind of wondering if Evanston would do in this half. If they would just slow the game down, try to find some possession with that wind in their face.
Well, they're doing a nice job right now of controlling.
They've had some good passes here. Not a bad little ball by Curdy there.
Curdy clears it through, and that's going to be taken by Hiram Hawk. But see, is that Goodrich gets a left foot into it, sends it down the far sideline. That's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Evanston right around the 35. The field is
we're looking at a football field.
Yeah, we're looking at a football field, so I'm going to try and give you some reference points out there. And it's kind of, you can kind of imagine a football field. The soccer field's about 10 yards wider on each side, and the goals are about
soccer field should be about 120 yards long. So they're pretty much right at the end of the goal,
right.
The back of the end zones.
Yep. The goalpost is sitting right in the middle of the end line. Man, stepping into a big kick. That is Caleb Carete.
Curdy.
I want to put that E in there so bad.
It's spelled
Curdy.
really weird. I mean, it's Kurete.
Yeah.
It's very awkward to
Kurete.
spell it as to pronounce it as Curdy.
He's courteous. That's how I
He's
should
courteous.
remember it.
That's how we remember his older brother after college.
So Evanston working on the far side, bring it into the zone, and Arana knocks that one away with a header.
Good hit there.
That is a nice hit. Who put his foot into that? That was
Number
a good
9.
job. It was Razzo.
Razzo.
Yeah, Razzo did a nice job of picking that one up out of the air, but
It
sails
was
high.
It was definitely a nice take at a half chance there.
6 minutes gone in this second half as Evanston and Rock Springs all knotted up at 0. And Goodrich sails it ahead. Winland takes control of it, kicks it up at Hernandez. He controls it, but doesn't do a great job of controlling that one.
Yeah, but this is, we saw it in the first half from Evanston. They are getting 8 people back behind the ball at all times.
That's true.
So even when he does get that ball under control, he has nowhere to go with it.
Evanston gets control of the ball again in the Rock Springs half. Hernandez steals it away though. And he's going to work up through. Kuhn for the Red Devils catches up with it and kicks it up the far side. Stolen away there by
Maybe.
It's Edens.
Edens. You hear Edens from the gallery. We'll go with them. They have a better angle on it than us. As Evanston brings it back in the zone, and
Lancaster just blasts it up into the atmosphere.
yeah, and that'll land out of bounds. That'll be Evanston.
The gallery.
Ball
How do you talk
side
about those
out,
people over
right
there?
about the 45-yard line.
There's the
They
team.
control it in the zone, and there's Rawson with a header, and Rock Springs controls it.
And that's Ramirez there.
Ramirez feeds it to Hernandez. That's knocked away by Richens. And that's why I'm confused. This guy is not. And Winland hits hard, or not Winland, Avelos.
Yeah, Velos, he got shielded away from that ball and he just took a tumble.
Avelos gets it back in though, and kick it back to Arana, and then he's going to send it through. Tries to get it to Winland. He finally gets control of it.
Yeah.
Winland trying to look for Ramirez, finds Arana. Arana on the far side. He's working it in. Kicks it between the legs. And it comes too far. Nice job by Coons to knock that one away.
Great little what we call a nutmeg in soccer, where you play the ball between somebody's legs to get into that space, but he just had too heavy of a touch.
Big kick out front by Ramirez, I believe. Over there.
Ramirez.
And that'll fly out. And the Evanston Red Devils have a goal kick. That'll bring us to State Bank. Choose State Bank, your hometown community bank. They're located Rock Springs and Green River. Choose State Bank. Rock Springs and Green River. Pinter is the goalie. We were calling him Pinter, or I was.
I was too, don't worry.
Oh, we can blame it on me. I'm the newcomer.
On the newcomer, okay.
So Rock Springs, had an opportunity there, and
that ball
Winland just couldn't control that one.
Yeah, it kind of squirted between the defender there too, so. Good little turn.
Catching up with it is Snow. Snow works it into the Rock Springs half, but a nice steal away. And Hernandez kicks it up ahead to Arana. Arana trying to work it up ahead to Winland. Winland can't catch up with it.
Yeah,
He's going to battle though, and he does. He
Good way to
catches
win
up the
that
ball. Nice challenge right there in Winland. Coming down to the baseline. Tries to center it in, but Pinter going to catch up with it. But they say that went off the Evanston defender, so Rock Springs going to have a corner kick opportunity right here.
It's the third corner of the game. Let's see if they can capitalize on it.
And Winland's going to step into it. Puts it perfectly in there, but Pinter's right there to snag it out of the air.
Great read by Pinter.
He puts a boot into it and sends it up ahead.
He did not like that ball though. You can see the minute he left his foot, he just started looking down.
And they had some forwards up ahead. As Velo's going to work with the ball on the far side. Kicks it back to Ramirez. Ramirez cleared it away to Montez.
Cazada.
Cazada, excuse me. And they get it on the far side here, or near side to Rawson. Tries to work it into Rana, but a big left foot by Hernandez, and that comes right to Piner. And he'll snag that one. And step into another one as he puts a little sideways angle on it. But Hernandez right there, try and snag that one out of the air. It comes right off to Curdy. Curdy. So much pressure doing this. Matt, I can't get his name right. Curdy.
There you go. You just got it.
Back to Snow, and they work it over to Gutierrez, and he works it up ahead.
Gotta go at 5:30.
Center it through to Gutierrez. Then it's going to come back to Richens. Richens works with and Winlet can't catch up with it. Nice job by Cazada to knock it away, but it comes right to the Evanston forward. They feed it up ahead. It comes to Razzo, but Rock Springs clears it, and it sails clear down to the other end, and Pinter catches up with it.
Rock Springs' forwards are doing really good when that ball comes in and they don't win it. A defender gives it to put immediate pressure on it. It's really causing issues for this Evanston defense.
Pinter just lays it off for the defense of the Red Devils and has them take it up ahead, but that's stolen away by Rock Springs. Rock Springs works it in.
Good ball.
Yeah, Velos just could not. He wasn't even going to try. He knew he'd jump with that one.
He would have had to have a jetpack on to catch that.
That one was on the ground too, and it was just sailing. So we're 12 minutes into this one. We're still knotted up at zeros between the Rock Springs Tigers and the Evanston Red Devils.
It's like we got number 14, Montez, coming back in, and also where's the number? Just lost him. Duran coming back in.
Okay.
Duran. Thank you. See, you can't get Kearney, I can't get Duran. So
Duran. So the ball goes out. Avelo's going to catch up with it, and he's going to sail it in to Arana. Oh, Arana runs right into the back of the Evanston defender. That was just incidental contact. They get it up ahead to Burley. It goes right through his legs, but catching up with it is Snow. And that gets knocked away by Lancaster. Comes out to Richens. Richens on the near side. He's going to bring it into the Tigers zone. Steps over the ball and kicks it back to Curdy. Trying to work it back, but losing control of it. Winlet's going to take it. Winlet going to work it up along the near side. Tries to send it through, and it comes through to Montez. Montez right there, and nice job by the Evanston defender.
Yeah, great tackle there by that defender to cut off that angle. Montez had it for a split second if he got his foot, just threw it a little earlier, but great closing pace by that defender.
Crisonot right there, Reed. Crisonot catches up, and Crisonot. We'll go with yours. That probably sounds a little better. Crisonot. We apologize to all the Evanston folks if they're listening. So,
good ball
comes through, and that's going to be another corner kick for the Tigers. Comtech, meeting your commercial and residential communication needs. 1900 Elk Street in Rock Springs. That's Comtech in Rock Springs. Arana steps into this one. Comes through, header, comes off, and Evanston's going to be on the run right here. Evanston's going to work it up ahead. Richens working with the ball. He gets a slide tackle by Goodrich. Nice slide tackle.
Great tackle.
Yeah. And Montez working with the ball on the far side. Gets stolen away by Evanston. Evanston working it up. Send it through, and then Winlet gets it in the center. He's going to send it out to Hernandez. Hernandez catches up with it. Sends it through to Arana. Arana going to go in. It's battling inside, sends it in the center. Montez puts it in. Oh, and it comes right over the top. And nice drives by Montez right there.
Montez has had a couple really good minutes right here. He's found himself in really dangerous positions.
So that'll be another corner kick coming up for the Rock Springs Tigers. Brower Brothers Nissan, 1525 Dewar Drive, providing all your family car needs, and they always sell for less. That is Brower Brothers Nissan, 1525 Dewar Drive. As Arana's going to step into this corner kick for the Rock Springs Tigers. Piner is sitting close to the back post. Got a defender up by the
Looks like he's got Curdy on the near post there.
Purdy on the near post. Arana sends it in. Header in and just misses the far upper corner.
Great little glancing header there coming across the goal. Was that Arana or who got a head on that?
Kazada.
Was it Kazada? Great little flashing header there.
And Pinter is going to step into a goal kick right here. Gives a chance to thank Memorial Hospital of Sweetwater County, dedicated to professional, compassionate health care for Southwest Wyoming. That's the Memorial Hospital of Sweetwater County. Evanston gets it, Curdy gets it, and he's going to work it up ahead. Tries to sail it through to Razzo. Razzo can't do anything with it, and right there's Rawson as he knocks it away. And it's going to be a sideline throw for the Red Devils, dressed in red shirt, blue shorts, red socks. And Rawson heads it back in. Curdy going to catch up with that one. Sends it up ahead. Lancaster heads it. And then it comes off, and Hernandez can't catch up with the Tigers. He battles for it, but Richard comes through for the Red Devils. Richard comes up to about the 15, working through.
That's going to be a foul.
And that's going to be a foul right there. So the Red Devils have it right.
They're about 25, 30 yards from goal here.
Yep, 25 or 30 yards, and Richard's going to step into this free kick. Rock Springs builds a wall right in front. 4 players in front with the wall. Evanston has about 4 players on the far side and 1 player here on the near side in Razzo. And Richard's going to step into it.
I wouldn't be surprised if Richards tries to hit this on frame.
That's knocked away. Richards gets it back, and Hernandez kicks it out. And that'll come off to Gutierrez. And Rock Springs clears it out to the far side. They control the ball. And they get it back to Goodrich, and his plan was not, that wasn't Goodrich, that is Duran, I think.
I think that's what it was too.
He just missed being able to step into that one, so that's going to be Red Devil throwing it on the far side. So Richens checks out for the Red Devils, and we'll get you who checked in here in a minute as Rock Springs controls that throw-in. They get it in the center. Kazada kicks it away, and then Evanston battles for it and regains possession. Right there's Hernandez, knocks it away. They try to feed it up ahead. They get it to Winland on the run, trying to catch up with the ball. And nice job of screening away by Coons again. He's done a marvelous job for the Evanston Red Devils playing defense today.
He's done really well at reading where those passes are going. He just beats that forward to it every time.
Throw in for the Red Devils. They get it to Coons. He works it on to Curti. And look him out to the Tigers as Hernandez sets the ball down, and they give it to Arana. Arana centers it through. That's over the top of Montez's head, but let's see if Duran can catch up with it. He can as it goes out the far side. It's going to land up by the houses on the far side.
I was going to see a nice little track for the ball boy there.
And Evanston brings it in. Pretty.
That's Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson's on the far side. Curry's on his near side. He's going to receive a pass from Robinson. Halfway up. Hernandez, though, nice job by him. Battles for it and gets it. Fancy footwork. Kicks it up ahead to Arana. Arana sends it through to Winlet. Looking up ahead. And kicks it over to Hernandez. Hernandez outside the box. Nice shot, but he hits the top of the crossbar on the field goal post. Oh, that was a good shot. Just couldn't put it in.
Just about $2
So
too high there.
I thought the meeting was going to be in the morning, before the game, before
Nice
practice.
shot by Hernandez.
So I didn't know what was going on. But Brad's going to be there for the meeting at 7.
Well, just looking for that
So-
top shelf and
But yeah,
just
no,
yeah, he just
couldn't get it
just
to
shoot
come
me a
down.
text. I just didn't know
I think
what you
Pinter
were
may have
doing,
had it
so
covered
I
still, but that was a
thought
great
about
hit.
texting you,
No,
and
it
I
was-
thought, well, Carol normally
hit
usually lets me
hard,
know.
It was very
Would have
hard.
been hard to control
Anyways,
up there.
no,
Western Wyoming Community
that's
College
enough.
committed to
So,
providing
she's taking
high
care of it.
quality
So
learning
let me know what you wanna
opportunities
do.
in southwestern Wyoming.
I could
That
probably come
is
up on
Western
Friday if
Wyoming
you need to.
Community College.
So let me
During
know.
Rock
Shoot me a
Springs.
text Thursday. All right,
Waiting
thanks,
for
Carol.
some
Okay, bye-bye.
substitutions. Got it squared away. As the mid-ref says, let's play on. And Evanston can't. Well, they finally do control the goal kick. Nice job by Duran. He kicks it in. Winland's going to work it up ahead. Works it into the zone. Has to spin around. Leaves it off for Montez. Can't catch up with it. And it comes off to Rawson. Rawson leaves it off for Ramirez. He takes a big shot up. Oh, and it just misses.
That was dipping. It just right off the back of the crossbar on the goal there.
Ramirez took that shot from about 30 feet out. And
Yards.
30 yards, excuse me.
30 feet's a little closer.
Yeah, I meant yards. It came out feet. 30 yards out, and he did a nice job. Rock Springs getting some good looks on goals.
I think the big thing Rock Springs has to do is they've really gotten away from finding those little one-touch passes. I think they need to get back to it.
Duran almost steps in front one. He catches up to the ball right at the end line, steps on it, backs it away, kicks it off to Duran. He puts it up high. That is headed out of there by Coons. And then Curdy
the rest of the way out.
Knocks it the rest of the way out. And that'll be a sideline throw here on the near side. And Rawson is going to throw it in. So we've got a substitution for the Tigers as Winland is going to check out and try to catch a number here. Substitution comes in.
Pretty sure that's Miguel.
Avalos checks in.
Yeah, because the run's already on the field.
Yeah. I was going to say that, but I wasn't quite sure.
So I will change.
We missed a substitution a bit ago. It's job by Snow. He works it through with 3 Tigers and comes up ahead for the Red Devils.
Good little bit of skill there, getting that ball through that.
And Ben Fuller.
Yeah, that ball sailed on him. He went to go up to head it, and that wind just pushed it and drove it right past it.
And Evanston kicks it out on the far side. Goes out. That's going to be a Rock Springs throw-in. And let's see, get it in quickly, but really there. But Coons is right there. He is all over the field today, Matt, for the Red Devils on the defense.
He really has been just a very good, solid player there for him.
Avelos comes through along the end line, trying to break free. Does for a second, then he's covered back up. Leaves it off for Montez. Montez tries to step into one, but that's knocked away. I believe that was Coons again. Steps in there again. You got to be fearless down on that defensive side. Just step into a wall, even if you might get tattooed in the face.
It happens too. There's some pretty nasty ones I've seen. So
Winston tries to clear it out.
Do you have your option?
Izada can't catch up with it, but right there, Duran gets it back in, right to Avela. Comes off, and Evanston controls the
Razzo's got
possession.
the ball here, and it's even 4-on-4 right now.
And Razzo gets it too far out in front. And call.
Came off that defender, so I think it's going to be a throw-in for Evanston.
But she didn't tell me.
Might call something there, but Razzo tried to do a little acting out there.
I think I should have.
Academy Award nominations. They should just give those out instead of awards for soccer players, like the World Cup or anything. Just call it the Oscars.
No, you got to call it a Messi. He's probably the world's best at flopping.
They need carted away on carts all the time. As Evanston works in the zone, nice clear out by the Tigers. Evanston right back at it. Wind kind of picked up a little bit more. You can see
Montez has got some pace there.
Montez working up ahead. He gets the ball on the far side. He does fight through. He's giving away about a foot to that Evanston.
I was going to say, it looks like a terrier fighting against a bull mastiff or something right now.
Velos puts the ball in the center, can't work it in. That's knocked away by the Evanston defender. Comes off to Ramirez. Ramirez puts a shot on goal and that sails wide. That'll be out. That'll be a goal kick for Evanston. MRC, McJunkin Red Band Corporation, supporting the student athletes of our local high schools. That's MRC, McJunkin Red Band Corporation. They say, go Tigers. As Pinter is going to step into it. And nice job by Duran controlling that with the chest. And
Curdy pops it up into the air there, but
the Tigers just can't catch up with it. Comes free, and Pinter has to scoop it off the ground, and
they've got it man down.
feeds it up to Richens. And See, that's Coons.
Yeah, that's not something you want to see if you're Evanston right now. Is Coons up limping.
And he waves the official away. He says, "No, I'm good."
And he came down kind of hard on. It looks like he's grabbing at his shoulder a little
Did you
bit.
like it in all white?
I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, he kind of shook it off. He's explaining to the referee that the Rock Springs player's done something wrong to him right now.
Yeah, he's pleading his case.
Yeah. So let's see. They're
That
gonna
normally doesn't get you anything,
Yeah.
though. The referee just look at you, go, "Nah, you're fine."
have a. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna be outside line, or we're gonna.
Yeah, I think they're going to throw the ball in. Normally, if you have an injury like this, if you're the team that gets the ball back, you'll throw the ball to the other team and let them take control since they played it out. It should be, since Evanston had the ball, but 0-0 in a conference game, you never know.
Yeah. 14:50 left in this one. In the second half, we're all tied up at 0, as Matt just explained. And, they're gonna work it into Wendland. Wendland pitches up. Ooh, be a high kick right there.
Yeah, that's
call.
His boot was right next to
Yeah.
number 24.
Sends it into the center. Oh, Montez can't catch up with it. Sells it back to Ramirez. He gets two Evanston players in the air and he can't clear through. And catching up with it is Echeverria.
This linesman over here on the near side is calling offsides, but I think the ref's just going to wave him off now. It's been about 20 seconds or so since that happened. So.
Oh, nice steal by Rawson. Rawson coming in at the 15-foot, clears it through, and it can't get to the far post, and Montez can't catch up with it.
He saw Montez, and Montez was just about 2 steps early, 2 steps late on it. Great ball in.
That was a good opportunity. Tigers have had really, how many shots have they had in this
This half?
this half?
6 shots already.
6 shots in this half.
So they've pretty much doubled their total for the game.
Did an excellent job out there. They have the wind at their backs right here. Employees of Solvay Chemicals, a community partner supporting our student athletes on the field and in the classroom. That is employees of Solvay Chemicals. Thank them for this. For today, Rock Spring Soccer here on Kiss It Rock 99. We approach the 5:30 hour. The girls' game is set to come up next. They'll play at the high school. The game's going to play at 6 o'clock as Evanston works it into the Rock Spring zone. Lancaster puts a foot into it, sends it across to the near side. Curdy catches up with it, working against Montez. Lets him go and then gets it to Richens. Richens on the near side, sends it into the center. And Snell works with it. Moves off to Evanston forward, and then Lancaster right there to send it away. Velos trying to catch up with that ball before it goes out on the.
Yeah, he got on his horse there to try to get there, but the ball's just way too hard for him.
Get it in. Winlet tries to steal it away, but they get it back to Christenau. To Coons not favoring his leg now as he looks it into his own.
Great ball in there.
Yep. And Lancaster saves it, kicks it out on the near side, and that'll be Evanston throwing right in the corner.
About 3 yards from that corner, and I wonder if Curdy's got a very big throw.
12 minutes to go in this second half as the Red Devils going to throw it in. Brings it in, that's headed away, and that'll come out to Curdy again to throw in. Nope, they trade him out for Colton Johnson. Sophomore from Evanston going to toss it in, see if he can get it a little bit farther in. Steps into one, and that's headed away by Rawson.
Ball's right there.
Nice job by Goodrich to knock that one away. And they'll take it out. Rock Springs gets it up the far side, and Montez can't catch up with it.
Yeah, that's a scary little moment there for any goalie when that ball's just sitting on the top of your 6-yard box, bouncing around, and nobody's got a foot on it yet.
And Evans going to throw it in again. Bring it into Richens. Winlet tries to steal it away again. Can't catch up. And it comes out to Evanston.
Rock Springs needs to be careful here. They're getting down to the last 10 minutes. I think Evanston will start pushing a little higher.
It's headed away. That comes off and stepped into that one. I think that's Rawson. Knocks it away. Comes off to Richens. And Richens knocks it back. Trying to catch up with Perez out there. Can't find him. And it goes out of bounds to the Red Devils as it comes off the Rock Springs Tiger.
And Robinson's going to throw it in here for the Red Devils.
We'll work it back to Burley, then to Robinson. And that's taken away by the Tigers. Coleman pops in the air, then takes a backspin, and Winlet tries to catch up with it. Montez right there, and Devils come out with it. And they're just being able to win these battles right at midfield.
Yeah, they're getting the bounce right now. It seems like everything's going their way. The only thing that's not going their way right now is they haven't found the back of the net.
Yep. Richens leaves it off for Gertie. And he's working up the near side.
Good step by
And
Quezada there, great tackle.
Quezada kicks that ball out, and that'll be a throw-in for the Red Devils. Under 10 to go here in this second half as the Tigers and the Red Devils working on a scoreless game right here as they send it in and then they head it out. And that comes off to Winlet. He tries to send it up ahead to Avelos. That comes off though, and Ramirez catches up there.
Ramirez with all his pace
Yeah.
just pulls away from the defender.
Ramirez going to work it up the far side. Nice job by the defender to
Great
step in.
tackle by
and
Snow
block
there.
it. Yep.
He tracked back real well.
And let's see. I'm going to have a substitution right
Snow's
here.
going to come off, or sorry, Montez is going to come off. I'm still thinking about Snow from Madison.
Is that Rana comes back in. And Ramirez.
And we got a injured Evanston player. It looks like Curtis. He may be cramping up. He just kind of sat down in the middle of the field.
So at the 9-minute mark, we have an injury. So Curtis have to get substituted in here as he hops up, and then he's gonna
He's
step to the
cramping
sideline.
on the
And then let's see who's gonna come in. Hayden Croft. Is it 17? I thought I seen that.
Yeah, 17.
Yep.
And they may be putting him back on the bench. Okay, yeah, they put Croft back on the bench.
Yeah, let's see who's going to step in for him. Numbers on the back. Gotta wait and see.
It doesn't help until they turn around.
Yeah.
That little number right above the heart does no good.
Yep, does no good. Out in the sunshine and 50 yards away.
Number 6, that'd be
Hiram Hawk. Happy Hawk?
maybe it's Hawk.
It might be Hawk. The double A gives it that.
Yeah.
Little English lesson there for everybody. It's not my specialty. We got a goal kick for the Evanston Red Devils, and the Plains Tire, so much more than a tire store. They're at 1155 Dewar Drive in Rock Springs. That's Plains Tire. So much more than a tire store. Peiter is going to step into this goal kick. And Hernandez wins that one. Rawson kicks it up ahead, and Arana is trying to catch up with it. Kick it back to Snow, and almost taken away by Arana. And then Ramirez going to step in.
Good little skill check there to check it over the Evanston player coming to tackle.
Leaves it off for Hernandez. Hernandez going to work it back to Rawson. Work it up ahead to Quezada. Arana working for it, but taken away there by Johnson. Johnson can't control it. Lancaster feeds it up ahead for the Tigers, and Avelos tries to do whatever he could out there
to get a foot on it.
And that goes out of bounds. That's going to be Evanston's throw-in.
It was a very acrobatic attempt there.
Working on the far side, Evanston kicks it in the center. They get it into Hobson. And they cross it to Richens. Richens free out here. He's going to try and step in left-footed. That's knocked away by Goodrich, and that goes out of bounds with 6:30 left. All knotted up, 0-0 here. The Evanston Red Devils and the Rock Springs Tigers. You're listening
What time
to
are the games?
Kiss It Rock
4 and 6.
99.7 FM. Rock Springs, Green River. I'm Blaine Myers.
Because I said
Alongside
that.
Matt Robles.
I'm not
At
entirely sure how
White
it
Mountain,
changed.
Rock Springs Junior High. A little bit of age showing there for me. Rock Springs Junior High in Rock Springs, Wyoming. You can also catch us at ylradio.com and go to the Sports Live page. As Ramirez kicks the ball out of bounds. Go to the Sports
Evanston brought Kirby back in.
Right. You go to the Sports Live page, click on Kiss It, and that's where you can stream the game live at network1sports.com as Lancaster knocks the ball away, and then stepping into it is Snow.
I don't want to sit here during overtime.
And that flies out of bounds, and that'll be a side out for the Rock Springs Tigers.
You got to throw it on the opposite side of the field. It's never good when you're forward and you hit a shot and it goes out for a throw-in.
Yeah.
I need you to
Normally
go
get a
watch
little
the
bit of
girls.
flack from your teammates.
We got the weather to clear up a little bit. It kind of,
I'll
we
go watch the
escaped
girls after
any
the
snow or rain. It probably would have been rain, but it clouded over on us. But now the sun's coming out, and it's actually kind of hurting my eyes when I put on my shades.
Yeah, I think the girls' game may get a little bit of snow though, because it's blowing right over that way.
Yeah, they'll be under the lights as Montez gonna get the ball up ahead. He's working one-on-one.
The ref called it back over here.
There's something wrong.
What happened?
I'm assuming it looked like
Didn't.
it looks like it was a bad throw. The player throwing the ball and lifted up his back foot. In soccer, you have to keep both feet planted when you throw the ball in.
Slide the toe.
Yes, you drag your back foot.
Should have just let it go.
Or stand still.
Stands up. You get that off.
Nice job by Winlet, stealing the ball away.
One right back by Evanston.
And that goes out of bounds and a throw in. And then get it in quickly.
Get that.
And right there is Hernandez. Hernandez steals it away. 2-on-1 heat. And oh, the shot comes off the post as Hernandez tries to sail one in from 25. Pinter right there, but it slid under his body and he hits the opposite post on the outside. And
Yeah,
goes
on
out
the outside of that post, went right out. Great hit by Hernandez. I mean, finding that space and time. He also had the opportunity to slot Montez in. He was wide open in the middle, but great hit.
Whistler Chevrolet, 2,200 foot Hill Boulevard in Rock Springs. Don't let a low credit score stop you. See the financial people at Whistler Chevrolet as Rock Springs brings it back to Hernandez. Hernandez sends it through to Alana, and he can't catch Avelos, can't catch up to it. But Piner did a nice job of snagging that one out of the ground. And Rock Springs put on some pressure right here in the last couple of minutes. Down to 3 minutes to go in this one. 1 minute of actual us seeing the clock, and then Rock Springs again. Ramirez steps into another one, but it sails about 5 feet over the top of the goalpost, and that'll bring it to Piner again.
He's been trying that shot a lot this half with the wind.
Yeah, 2,200 foot Hill Boulevard in Rock Springs. Don't let a low credit score stop you. See the financial consultants at Whistler Chevrolet in Rock Springs.
Wind's definitely not helping the goal kicks here. That goes right to Winland from the Evanston goalie.
Winlet leaves it off for Rana. He steps into one that comes off of Piner's hands, and Montez can't catch up with it. And finally, Pinter does. Nice job by Piner.
The way he get his hands up, that was at a very awkward body position for him.
Hernandez saves the ball again. Working with it, tries to send it ahead to Arana. Arana sends it back. They give it to Ramirez. Ramirez steps through, and he's going to step into a big kick that comes off Piner, but he finally gathers it in, and Rock Springs finally getting some shots on Piner that kind of make you nervous a little bit back there.
Yeah, he did not look comfortable with that ball either. He kind of jumped up at it and didn't have his feet set.
We got clock stoppage here, as this will be controlled by the ref from here on out, as Ramirez bringing it down the far side, works it to the end line. And let's see, we're going to give a corner kick to the Tigers. And let's see who's, they leave it off for Ramirez. Ramirez sends it through into the center. That's headed by Quezada, and then a big kick by Hernandez, and
Right past the post.
just can't put it in the corner. And Evanston is dodging some bullets right here. Piner's going to step into this goal kick. Rock Springs IV Center, save time and money for chemotherapy and other IV infusions. That's 400 Center Street in Rock Springs. The Rock Springs IV Center. Rock Springs sends it through again. Arana can't catch up, but Winland does. Winland sends it to the outside to Arana on the near side. Kicks it through. Arana trying to catch up. Gets it on the base line. Sends it. Nice job of the Evanston defenders. Throwing a little basketball terms in there. Baseline, but
Yeah, he got around that defender and dribbled through another one to get to that end line.
Get it out of
Almost found Montez on the back post there.
Goodrich tries to send it up, but it comes off his left foot, kind of funky. That'll come to the Red Devils, and they'll
And
throw
the
it
ref's
in.
checking his wristwatch, which means we're getting close.
Red Devils bringing it up. Goodrich, though, sends it up through. Devils stop it right at the 50, half court,
Mid-stripe.
mid-stripe. Whatever way, I guess, as long as we can get it described, right? Winlet sends it through to Arana. Arana, he's coming up through,
Yeah,
trying to find Montez.
That's 2-on-4 here.
Steps it back. Winlet comes through. That's going to be. Now he
Time to score
gets
away.
it through. Oh, puts it up left foot and it comes over the top, and Pinner helped that one out. Let's see if they're going to give him
Give it
a
a corner.
They are giving him a corner. They're going to point to this.
Hey, Mary.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't matter.
Soccer playing again. What are you doing?
So they're going to set it up on the far
Not
side.
in the wind.
And let's see.
I think this may be
Winlet.
the last.
It's gonna put it in.
So,
Into the center, and it comes over it and on top of the
Oh.
goal, and that will end this one.
Uh-oh. Going over.
As they end this one all knotted up 0-0.